Well, welcome back. I hope you find me, DJ. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up. Whoopsie. I don't know if this room divider is doing something wonky to my connection, but, well, whatever that was, I apologize. But where is it now? It keeps escaping from me. The Wi-Fi repeater I bought in the summer, I guess. Let's open it up again. Yeah, this is why I never use it. Super genius brain here, ordered with an EU plug. So Mum says she has a converter somewhere, and when she finds her converter, hopefully I will not have lost my Wi-Fi repeater again, and we'll get that set up. Welcome back, DJ. I'm such a goof. Oh, what the hell am I doing here? Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, well, whatever. It's an EU plug. So Super Genius is going back to Genius School, and this time I'll push on the door instead of pulling when it's marked push. Anyhow, where the heck did I leave off? What was I talking about when that happened, DJ? Do you remember? Because I don't. The super genius brain is like somewhere up there in the meteor shower. Yeah. Okay. So, what do you have any plans for something different this holiday, this Yule? When is Wolf Snoot? Do you guys do Wolf Snoot, or is that just Norway kind of thing? You read books the night before Christmas, is that right? I have a whole bunch of books I want to order. I'm waiting till after Christmas when they go on sale. Oh, they read books the night. I think it's the night before Christmas, Christmas Eve. I think that's Wolf Snoot. I bet Wolfie's sitting there frustrated because he probably knows the answer and he can't tell us. Oh dear. Yeah, reading books is the big thing in a lot of the in the Netherlands areas, Norway and Sweden and Finland. Maybe it's a Finnish thing, or anyway, yeah, around there. There's this tradition that's either come back into fashion or something, but I think it's great. Lone Wolf Snoot. Good one. +1 for DJ. Yeah. So yeah, I got a lot of books I want to read. A couple of the Maddo ones and all of the stable genius ones. Just for I don't want to prolong my Trump pain for any stretch of the imagination, but I think they'd be good reading. I'm really interested in Blowout because that's more along the lines of my interests regarding science and environmentalism and what these pricks are doing with their gas money and everything. So yeah, that one in particular I want to get, but I'm waiting till whatever it's called, Boxing Day sales. What they have some fancy name for now. And we don't usually do anything much for Christmas Yule because my brother-in-law is a Christmas dude, so is my sister, but she tends towards Yule too, and Mom and I are heavily Yule. So we don't have any problem with it. So we don't have any plans. We usually just have dinner and exchange a token gift, and that's about it. Eat a bunch of sweet things and salty things and fatty things. The usual. But this year, yeah, I don't know if we're going to do that even. I told Mom I don't want to do that. I'm not going anywhere. No, sir. No, ma'am. But I have my my festive little tree. There's my Yule tree. Isn't it cute? It's real. It's alive. It's waving at you. So there we go. Basically, just gonna, light my Yule candles, and you're supposed to leave them burning till they burn out overnight. Like you light them around midnight and they burn all night. Kind of like a Hanukkah candle, except just overnight. And you put in one candle for each member in your immediate circle. So since I'm alone, I'll light one candle, or maybe a candle or two for special people I'm thinking of. And I will keep a very close eye on them because my history with fire. I don't want a future with fire too. So I will put them out and keep my my little electric lamp candles lit all night. So that's my plan for Yule. I might sing a few songs to myself or with Mom, something like that. And depending on the moon, we might go out and look at it. Nothing special. Well, we'll have something for dinner. I mean, she and I share the same space, so we're cool to be together. But my sis and bro-in-law, they're going to stay where they are, and it's really painful for them because they usually do go to Ontario to visit his family, or to Vancouver. He's got family there, or they come see him, and friends from Seattle come up, and all of that. So they're really, 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 really missing their friends, and it's bad for everyone, I know. Geertmak. Geertmak, my father's century. Gert or Geert? Well, anyhow, yeah, okay. I'll look for that. Okay, you're going to put up your tree tomorrow. Oh, that'll be fun for him, I bet. Does he have decorations he makes himself? Because that's always a fun thing to do with kids. When I was a kid, I was so fascinated by Christmas decorations, all the way up to 13 or 14. They were my favorite thing of the year. And my mother had some really, really old, very special ornaments that were handed down from her mother. Glass deer, blown glass, little tiny fragile legs and antlers and noses. One was blue and one was gold. And she kept them up above the kitchen cupboards all year. And we knew, like, on Christmas Eve, we'd just be waiting until we could barely eat our supper. And then Mom would go and take down those two decorations. And Jen got one, my sister, and I got the other. And we always staked out our spot on the tree well in advance where we wanted to hang our deer. So that was always fun to do. And I'm afraid I don't know what's happened to them. Maybe they got broken somewhere along the line, but that's a very special memory. So lazy. Well, wait for keep your eye on the mail. It might get there too late for this year, but yeah, I'm hoping that my little cards and tiny packages will arrive in time, somewhere within the 20th, between the 20th to the January 1st week. They should be arriving at the latest. So, nothing special, just little tokens of appreciation, because you've been so sweet, DJ. Oh, I mean, you've been with me since day one, and I don't know why, but thank you so much. And a couple of other special people. And now that there's 4 people here, I'm going to repeat, this is the last day for, if you want one of these special packages or just a little hi and a little card or something. send me your mailing address. I will totally keep it private. Yeah. And my email is Laura Malcolm. Oh, heck. THC fingers, man. Laura Malcolm, 1961 at, forget it. At outlook.com. Laura Malcolm, 1961 at outlook.com. Oh man, I'm really high, guys. I'm going to have to end this early, I think. I had a couple of days this week where I was dry, so to speak. I'd gone through my last gummy. I still have most of my ounce of shake, but I really try to avoid smoking it. So I went a couple of days without, and I was in a great deal of pain. And my mom went to the post office on Friday, and there was nothing there. And but fortunately, we were cleaning up. I found a package, an unopened package, with a 1,500 milligrams high dose gummy in it. So that's lasted me for the last few days. And I'm hoping tomorrow I will have a package. So it's only 4:30, guys. And if somebody doesn't give me something else to talk about and focus my mind, I'm just going to have to sign off because I'm having a lot of trouble here. So do 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 do. Say something. Oh, you're welcome, DJ. My pleasure entirely. And I don't expect anything back from you. Well, planning. What are you planning? Thanks for all the thumbs up, you guys. I really appreciate it. This is so much fun for me. Oh, yeah, okay. I can talk about Gurin's news. A bike ride after. Okay. So you're planning on a bike ride after COVID. Well, it's good. You have a goal. You have something positive to look forward to. And it'll probably be sooner than you think. Yeah, regarding Gurin Tuluk, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but you know who I'm talking about. Dala G, the man, GT, has been analyzing his traffic and glitches and everything that he's been experiencing on YouTube while streaming. And he determined that last week or two that he was getting strikes, copyright strikes, network strikes on, he said Mondays were okay, oddly enough. Tuesdays and Thursdays seemed to be, or was it Tuesdays and Fridays, seemed to be the days he got hit. Anyhow, I've sent out a group email, and he's going to try streaming on Twitch on 2 of those days this week, and otherwise we'll be streaming on YouTube. But anyhow, he's going to put up the YouTube alert or whatever, and it'll have the text on it giving you the instructions on where to go to find him at Twitch. So Twitch is really, 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 really easy. You just Google it, twitch.com or Twitch, and you'll find it, and you'll find the instructions on how to use it. Very, very easy. And if you just don't want to bother using Twitch, this may just be temporary. It's just an experiment he wants to try because he does not want to risk losing his channels completely. Him. Guest appearance by Sing Sing. Oh, thank you, buddy. Aw. You're so cute. Oh, I didn't think he'd ever. Oh, he just gets jealous when I'm talking to people and not him. Because, these days, whenever my voice is working, it's directed at him. So he thinks I'm over here talking to him. Oh, he's so cute. He's really curious. They used to call him Snoopy in the shelter because he'd follow everybody around. He always had to know what they were doing, especially his special person. He follows them around. So today there's been a lot of shuffling of furniture and cleaning. So he's busy, busy, busy. And the window is open too. So there's all this outside air coming in and he's smelling it. And so he's a busy guy today. Oh, good. I'm glad the cats are getting out and socializing. They're having a hell of a time. No kidding. I mean, out there in Hope Wilds, the big news this last week was that a bear and a cub were spotted downtown. Woo! I mean, that happens all the time, but it's like everybody starts to freak out and say, "Oh, it's because there's nobody out. If we had our businesses open, then those wild things wouldn't be walking around." And you know how people get all way over the top, worried about nothing. I mean, it's all these imaginary fears, and that ties back into the Republicans and Trump and all of them. They're always their campaigns are on imaginary things. If I don't win, this will happen. They'll do this. Communists, they don't say I should win because I'm going to do something good for you. It's this whole fantasy fear that people just Reggie, holy, oh my God, man, I've been worried about you. What the hell? Where you been? And where's my lemon loaf? Oh, I'm so happy to see you. No, seriously, I have been thinking about you this week. I'd sent you an email, I don't know, 2 weeks back, and I don't know if you saw it or not, but I've been thinking about you and wondering what happened. TV2 has been up a few times lately too, so go over and say hi to him. Let him know you're alive. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. DJ, I'm sorry. This has been my personality all my life. I come across real strong. I'm not yelling at Reggie. I've just been really worried about him. I'm happy to see you, bud. Yeah, so TV2's up here and there. And Curly was up last week for, it was either the debate or something else. I think it was the debate. You've been around. Okay, but well, I'm glad you're good and you've just been around. How's your girl? Whew. Well, I guess she's good or you'd not be here, right? Yeah. Keep that baby well. And her mama too, I hope. Have you had any work? Good. And she's so young, she doesn't realize she's missing out on anything at Christmas, I guess, because it's just kind of a vague memory. So the littlest of the little can still have a fun time, even without the whole family around, I hope. And Reggie, I want to send you a card, a Christmas card, and a little, just a little token of friendship. So if you want to, my email is lauramalcolm1961@outlook.com, and scroll up and there it is. So I will be happy to send you a little greeting, and at the same time, you'll have my address so we can work on that trade-off, bake-off trade-off. Okay? But that's up to you. 6 people watching. Hey, Siri! Oh my God! Oh, whew, whew. I'm so happy to see all of you back again, back again, back again. Yeah. Well. Are you going to see the meteor shower? Hope you guys appreciate the thought I put into this. I'm missing the first piece of the triptych. I lost it somewhere in the depths of my junk. Yeah. Happy to see you. Last week I cut it short. Darn it. I usually don't have my phone plugged in. Sorry about that. Oh, Mom will get it. Yeah, it was only on for 15 because TV was streaming the debate, and so was Curly. Yeah, that's right. That was just last Sunday. And the Sunday before that, I guess you haven't been around for quite a while, bud. So yeah, you're sitting outside. Yeah, I'm not going to get a view of it. I rarely get a view of any of these great celestial events now that I'm in BC. And living in a valley. Okay, doll, get that chicken in the oven. Yeah, I might make curried noodles again tonight with some chicken and green beans and cauliflower. Yeah, an onion. 7. Hi, 7. Thanks for joining. Good to see you, and I hope you're all doing well. You've been a bit down. Aw. Well, I'm glad you're back, and I hope we can raise your spirits because, tomorrow's the day that the Electoral College, confirms that Biden won. And that fucker is going to, find a way a loophole that says, no, that's not an official date, or those aren't official signatures. You know how they go on. But let's hope. So things should be improving. The vaccine's here. The holidays are going to be different, but, I'm around. And there's still another stream around Yule time next week. And there'll be a Happy New Year one and stuff coming up. And in the New Year's series, I've put out feelers. I have a few special people I'd like to have join me here, either through StreamYard or Twitch. Split screen. I have to figure out which one. And I have to play around with it with a friend or two, and hopefully have some special guests next year once in a while to talk, answer questions, play a tune, whatever they do, talk about their projects they're working on or anything and everything. Sounds like a party. But yeah, if, next week I'll ask people if they want to do a group Christmassy party thing together. All of us loners, whether we're alone by design or by fate. So, yeah, well, no war yet, although the protests last night in DC and Washington, got bad. I got to see a Proud Boy being slammed into a cop car. That was satisfying. And Hanukkah too, yoo-hoo! How many days is it now? Is it 7 days left or 6? And Kwanzaa, I'm not going to do that. I mean, I want everybody to have a great whatever they have. 4 days left. Okay. Do you take it? Is it really a really important part of your year for you personally? I mean, I get the meaning of it, and I think it's a really good one. But I honestly, I'm totally ignorant about so many of these different holiday approaches. I mean, I don't even understand the Christian one, so, that's why I say I just want everybody to have a good whatever they have. Yeah, he's yelling at me again, DJ. He's just checking around to make sure none of Mom's cats came over, because she came over in and out of her place several times today, and once in a while, Shady or Itty Bitty will slip in here, and we won't notice until hours later. And then there's a fracas and a toss up and a dust up, and they have to be separated. So anyway, he's just walking around yelling at things because his vision is going, his hearing is going. So he yells and waits to hear if something moves or yells back at him. Yeah, that's right. So it just sort of reinforces that, the spirit of hope, even when it almost seems to be gone, it'll keep going until the light is back. So yeah, it's cool on me. I just don't bring like God into it. Spirit is one thing, but this God word is another. Yeah, thanks. Right on. Oh, good. I loved how John Lennon condensed it. He's the background behind that song of God by John Lennon. Oh dear, now I can't forget. Now I forget the quote. God is a concept by which we measure our pain. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. So God is a concept by which we measure our pain is how he condensed it. And this was after listening to this guy, asking him a bunch of questions about God. And the guy, when he heard John say those words, he said, holy fuck. Just that. Yeah. That's right. That's right. If hope is gone, you got nothing. No one's ever really gone. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Lives on and on and on. So, yeah, cool. John Lennon's spirit joined us. We lost him 40 years ago this month. And I hope you all remembered, took a second out of your day, and remembered, if you were alive, where you were when you heard the news. And, be comforted because he's still with us. It was a horrible moment in my consciousness and in my, it changed me fundamentally. It made me, it shook me loose of my sort of bonds of self-hate. I started to progress, and I got stronger and stronger after that. I started building on me. So that's what that tragedy gave me. And I'm going to cry if I keep talking. I'm about to overtake Siri's number of subscribers. I told you, my plan has always been world dominion, one at a time. Suckers! Yeah, right on. Yeah, I have been, I've been bumped up in numbers a lot this last month, thanks to Gurin's channel. Siri, I don't know if you've been around or listening or watching, but we've got a streamer named Gurin Tulik. And if you go to my channel, you'll see links to him. He's just excellent. He's a great dude. He's lots of fun. He's he joins us in the chat. He's doing this because he enjoys it, and he'll continue doing it, he says, until we stop bugging him to do it. And this week he's going to be experimenting by doing some of the days streaming on YouTube as usual, but he's also going to be streaming on a couple of days on Twitch, but he'll leave up instructions on how to get to his Twitch channel. This is just because this is so precious to him, and it literally is his income right now. So he doesn't want to take a chance on losing his last YouTube channel forever. So I want to support him. I want to keep him alive. I want to keep working with him. I've been doing a lot of outreach. I've got a group email list that's growing. So again, I've left my email up top. if you want to scroll up. But it's Laura Malcolm, 1961, outlook.com. And I will keep you informed if there's any changes, glitches. If we lose a stream and we have to reconnect, I'll give you the link to jump back in. To me, it's a pleasure to do this. I want to keep it strong and going. Fuck the network, fuck the haters. We're going to keep it up. So, yeah, join us, please. Yeah. Well, let me know if we can help Siri get monetized. Do you have a Cash App or PayPal that you use for other things? Because I'm still in the dark about a lot of that stuff. I've never accepted money through those apps, so I have no idea. So if Gurun or anybody else that uses those apps and monetizes their channels can give you some help, that would be super. So you can be reached through your Siri channel, the same as you appear here. I'll put up your links here and there, okay, Siri? Steve of YouTube. Oh, you guys kill me. So yeah, okay. So I'll do my other, I'll just wrap it up in a couple of minutes. But yeah, I can hang for a while, Siri. You need 1,000 subs, that many. Yeah, I keep forgetting how many of this and that you need because I'm not a numbers person. I hate numbers. Somebody was asking me in chat the other night, well, what was the count of COVID new cases in BC today? And I went, can you Google that, please? I don't know. And I'm busy. It's not funny because we've been going through a real surge, and it's critical in Alberta and Manitoba. Thankfully, Ontario seems to be starting on a downward curve, or whatever you want to call it, because they shot up, and Quebec too seems to be pretty much holding on there. And BC is doing okay relatively, but yeah. Yeah, so okay, yeah, it's almost 5 o'clock, so I'll say it again. The links to TV2 are in my on my channel in the About section, and they're also up top right. There's a little arrow that you click, and they'll take you to Gurun's channels. Actually, I don't have TV, the channel he's using right now. I don't have it in my links yet, but he should have his TV2 live channel, which is linked back on the day after Christmas or something like that. So there's also a link to Curly and Gurun. So thank them all very much for doing what they do, because it's really, really hard work. I don't think people understand what these streamers put into it, but in terms of money, time, investment of both, commitment, just it's a lot of frustration, and they don't have to do it. So give them your love, give them a few bucks if they have an app, and they could really use it. I know it's tight all over, everybody's hurting, man, but you're saving money on travel and shit for Christmas this year, put it that way. If you do have any income at all, whether or not the relief package goes through is crucial for millions. But if you do have a couple bucks that you're not spending this year on otherwise Christmas stuff, try to support these people who are bringing us the real news, and so we can all, keep in touch like that, have fun, and you know what I'm talking about. So, time to go. I love you all. Oh no, Siri can't even get any more pot. Oh, I hope someone will be a fairy and drop some down your chimney. Because, yeah, I was lucky to find one this week, Siri. I was cleaning up the other day, lamenting that I didn't have any. and found an unopened package with a 1,500 milligram high dose gummy in it. Oh, manna from heaven. So yeah, that's been keeping me going. And tomorrow I should have a package in my mailbox. So I'm going to sign off. My mouth's super dry now. And it's almost 5 o'clock anyway. So take care, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. It means so much to me. You make my week. I love you all. Mwah! Mwah! And I'll see you next week. And we'll talk about Yule. And bye for now.